the how-to show on TSPN. Let's go! Let's go! Hey yo! What's this got to do with the show? Everybody sing!
Over here.
Hello and welcome back to the How-To Show. This segment will be with Sally from the Ridge Road Garden Center gift shop, and she'll be telling us about, hold this up because this is so darn cute. Tell us about what is
that
this?
Is cute.
This is a forest face, and this is eyes, nose, and a mouth that can easily be attached to a tree. And I figure most everybody has a tree, and it gives your tree personality. And it's also a great conversation starter when people come to your house. And kids actually love this. They love to look for the tree that has the little face on it.
Yeah.
So this is called the forest face.
Fun. And
I think my husband would really
affordably
like
priced.
Under $20.
Under $20.
You'd be surprised how many people have these on their trees.
Let me hold it up while you tell about the next thing. I actually came in and bought one of these for my son-in-law. Jason, sorry, no, it's not you. You're not my only son-in-law. I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. Another thing I brought to show you were these solid bird seed hairs. And these are not just covered with bird seed molds. These are actually solid seeds.
Wow.
They have 4 different types of seeds, and they have a food-safe dye on them for the birds. And this handy little hook that makes it easy to hang on any branch.
How cute is that?
Also,
and it comes in a gift box.
like they package those premium fruit boxes.
Right.
So I like to say that this is the gift for the person who's reached that point in their life where they don't want to accumulate anything else, because it is completely usable and they can give them hours of fun watching birds.
Great.
So
And it has a little bell at the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, no, it doesn't.
No.
That's you.
That's me. Oh, that's me. Oh, okay.
You're jingly.
Well, I'll put a little bell at the bottom.
No, it's good. It's the time of
so.
season for bells.
Okay.
I also brought a fire plot. I know the previous girls did too. These are great for outside areas, and the really neat thing about these is that the fuel that you use is completely biofuel. It's plant-based, and it doesn't have a lot of smell when you burn it.
So does it burn away?
This is so
You have
pretty.
to use the wick with it,
Yeah.
otherwise it won't light. So if you dumped it on the ground when you were filling it up and tried to light it, it won't light. It has
Great.
to have this wick with it, which makes it a lot safer. And it can also be used inside and outside. So I think these are really neat, and they do come in a lot of, and they're beautiful. They're beautiful besides,
They
even if you don't light it.
How
So you
long
could
do
just-
they last when you if you filled it up and lit it? Long
4
time,
hours. Let's
I
say
bet.
4 hours. I think I read that somewhere, 4 hours.
So then it's time for your guests to go home.
Yeah, exactly. I also think that we have a lot of cute little garden signs for people that like to laugh, and this would be for a good friend that would not get offended. This is a few plants short of a full flat. And there's also one for the man on your list that tries to have a good lawn every year and does not succeed.
I fought the lawn and the
Lawn one.
lawn one. That's really cute.
So we have a lot of different sayings
I have
like
a neighbor
that.
who really lives that.
And these are also under $20. They're only $13.95.
So what does this run?
This only runs about $24.95. Yeah. So.
Great. Great.
And I had one more little sign I thought was fun. We have a lot of different sayings on these signs, and this one says, "Ring bell. If no answer, pull weeds." And you can use that.
I love it. That would be just a good little thing to put on the wrapping.
Exactly. And those are only $5.99. So.
Cute, cute, cute.
That's very cute. So, Sally, can I ask you a plant question, dear? So, I bought some poinsettias at a Mega Mart, and I brought them home and put them on the front porch, and they almost immediately died.
You can't put this outside.
Oh, poinsettias can't go outside?
No, not here. It's too cold.
Oh, darn. Oh,
Yeah.
poor poinsettias.
Yeah.
I killed them.
Yes, you did.
Oh, so I should only put the plastic ones outside on my front porch. Okay. Good tip.
Poinsettias need to be inside, especially this time of year. If it's in the summer, they can go outside, but not this time of year.
Okay, that's
So
why
let me
they
ask
look
you
so
another
sad.
question about poinsettias. Do you actually keep them alive and save them for like next year for your own, for yourself?
I don't
How do
know.
you do that? Do you
You do?
keep them
Yeah.
in? Oh, you do?
There's quite a little trick to this, and what you need to do is you need to just keep them inside in the window in a nice warm area through the holidays, and then you kind of taper the water off, and then you move them to a dry, cool place where it's kind of dark, and then you wait till it's warm enough to set them outside in the summer. And then they go outside in the yard, and they can stay out there all summer, not in full sun in our area because it's too hot.
Yeah.
And then when the fall comes, you start the whole process over. And this is where the tricky part comes in. You bring them in, and you have to give them so many hours of darkness and so many hours of light. And you have to do that using, complete darkness.
Yeah.
So you have to use a box, or you have to put them in a closet.
So you kind of have to babysit them.
You really have to be dedicated to keeping that plant alive.
It's more of a challenge, Or you could just get another one.
And so you could run a marathon, or you could keep your poinsettia alive. All right. It's a new challenge.
Is that a hanging olive? Like a?
It is. I brought that because I had
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
I thought it was an ornament at first.
No. And I think what says peace, an olive tree. So this is a nice little gift that you could bring to someone.
wonderful.
They're $14.95.
Where did that saying come from, extending an olive branch?
Caesar.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to ask questions we don't know the answer to.
Sorry.
Show me what this is.
I just thought this could
outhouse
be
thing.
for the person on your list that has everything. They don't have a fairy outhouse.
Fairy outhouse.
No, probably not. That might be a new one.
So this is for the people that are doing the fairy gardens.
Those are
the
actually
fairy
really
gardens.
sweet.
Yeah, but I just thought that was funny.
Too
Very
cute.
cute. Very
And then this is what?
I have a girl that works at the store that has a big general gem and mineral collection, and so she has her collection there. And so I brought that along to show you.
beautiful.
She has some beautiful pieces if you know anybody that
That's
likes
beautiful.
gems and minerals, and she knows
Oh,
all about them.
lovely.
But I just brought that because it was so bright.
Ah.
And I guess it's malachite.
So now, do you have other gems
She has
as well?
like a whole table of them.
Different
so.
kinds of
Oh
gems.
yeah,
Beautiful. And so the price range is about like,
$38 to I don't think there's anything over 100, down to
Great.
5.
great.
But and she's very knowledgeable, and it's kind of fun.
So tell me, these are just wonderful. Oops.
Oh, I was going to say, if you wanted to put a red plant outside, a cyclamen would be a better choice.
All
So you
right.
could get some of these red cyclamen, and they can handle the cold no problem.
Good. Good to
So
know.
they can handle like not freezing.
Yeah, they can.
Oh, they can.
Can they
They're
also
cool
go
season.
inside?
They can also go inside.
I love that plant.
Yes.
I think I love it.
Another thing about those.
Do the deer love it?
The deer will probably eat those.
Yeah, right
Oh,
away.
it's a great hostess gift instead of a poinsettia.
There you go, for those last minute
Yeah.
invitations
Yeah.
to parties.
And do you also have like the amaryllis and the other bulb?
The bulbs that we have, we don't have the amaryllis right now, but I do have a large selection of peonies bulbs from our local peony farm. And they come right from Wilseyville, and they're packaged with photos of the peony on the front. And they run about $30, but they last for 100 years. Peonies are a very long-lived plant.
Great.
And
so
they do
they are
well here.
snow country
Great.
also.
Yeah, oh, definitely. She raises them right in Wilseyville.
Great.
So,
So what should we be thinking about planting in our gardens now? Let me ask you that. Too.
fruit trees.
Fruit trees.
Fruit trees will be our next big
Oh,
thing, and we
great.
do a huge fruit tree selection, and those will be in about the 3rd week of January. And I probably get over 500 trees, maybe 500,
Wow.
600 trees. And that's another thing you could do for someone is get them a gift certificate for a fruit tree. And like this one I just filled out for a great family, and I thought somebody could plant a tree and it could grow with their family.
How
What a
nice.
lovely gift.
Yeah.
I like that
And they run
idea
about
so much.
Forever
$27.
gift.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so
So nice.
those will be coming in, and that's a really big thing that we do, and we have really nice fruit trees.
So then, how do you order? Like I purchased a gift card for my husband, which and I hope you're not watching.
You're blowing this.
I was telling all my gifts. And so it's like, am I supposed to contact you like the first of the year and say, okay, I have 2 aspen trees. Like when when do those come in? And like how much what do I have to do with this to make sure that he gets his trees like
the
when
aspen
they're...
trees will come in with the bare root trees, and that's in January. And so he can just come in and get them when they come in, about the 3rd week of January. Call us up. We'll pick 2 of the best ones for him. And
Okay, and then so we can be sure that you will be able to tell us what we need in order to plant them.
Yeah.
And like, so if it's freezing, you know, we're in Pioneer, so we get like freezing and snow and stuff like that there. So if in fact, you know, it's cold and snowy and all that in January, then do you still have those aspen trees like into like maybe March or April?
You have a window of about January to about the end of March, depending how quickly spring comes. And you just wait till we have those sunny days through the winter, and you just wait till you have a day like that. You come pick up your tree, and take it home, put it in the dirt, and when it wakes up, it's in its new home.
Yay! Like little babies.
Like little babies.
Welcome, little baby trees.
So, Sallie, if you're kind of a lazy gardener and you didn't quite get your daffodils put in, is it too late?
No.
Yes.
In the ground.
You just have to
As long
find
as they're not,
daffodils.
yeah. As long as they're not smushy.
As
You know,
long as
they still feel firm, they're fine.
Oh,
I've
great.
planted
That's
them
good to
many
know.
times in January.
Well, I kept thinking, well, I'll wait until the ground is a little softer. It's a little hard right now, and then I never did it. And now it's cold, and do I want to do it? I don't know. But I do have a bag of daffodils. I'll do that.
Go for it.
Wonderful.
Plant it
Now,
up.
I have one more question, if you don't mind, just real fast. I have my winter garden going, and I have broccoli planted, and I have kale, and I have chard. However, how long can I expect them to be good? Will they make it through the winter? I mean, they're big.
Yeah,
They're
they should
really,
be fine.
I'm
Especially your kales
harvesting.
and lettuce, they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Awesome.
Okay, we're
I'm
going to
really
have to go
happy.
to break now, but thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll be back in just a few minutes. But before we go, I would like to ask you, what kinds of plants do we need to worry about covering for the snow? Like, we have oleanders. Do we have to cover those?
I wouldn't cover those. I mean, if
really?
they freeze back a little bit, you can just chop them
Chop it
back,
off and
and they'll
they
be
just come
fine.
back out.
Your lemon,
Oh,
maybe.
wonderful.
Yes, I pushed my Meyer lemon against the house
Good.
under the eaves, and then when it's really going to snow or freeze, I do cover it.
Great. Okay.
Perfect.
So we need to, we'll be back. We need to go to break. So please come back and join us for our 4th segment, which will be an art segment from Sutter Creek Gallery.